The spread of coronavirus has brought with it concerns about people gathering in big groups. Yesterday, the new James Bond film became the first major film to change its schedule. The release of No Time to Die has been put back by 7 months because of the virus. Let's speak now to Siobhan Sinnott, who's a film reviewer and arts critic. Siobhan, very good morning to you. Just talk us through the reasons as given by the film's makers.
Well, this is the first significant move by Hollywood in response to the coronavirus, and Bond have decided to move or delay the release of the film from April through to November. At one point they were talking about just delaying the China release, but that's obviously been overtaken by events.
There was some disappointing news for James Bond fans tonight. No Time to Die, the latest film in the franchise, has had its release date pushed back to next April.
What are you most looking forward to in No Time to Die? Please tell me. I selected a picture of Ana de Armas playing Paloma in the film. I loved her in the other film she did. I forgot the name again. Knives Out with Daniel Craig, of course, opposite Daniel Craig. So these two know each other already. She was really good in that. And from the trailer, what I've seen, and certainly from the cut of that dress, I think she's going to be very, very special in No Time to Die, especially the women in No Time to Die. I'm not a big fan of Lea Seydoux and her portrayal of Madeleine Swan, but okay. It's not that much of a problem for me as long as you have counterparts, and counterpart women have always been present in the Bond films. Some of them were just eye candy, and that has changed a lot, so this is a good development. This is what I'm really looking forward to. Obviously, also the return of one of the classic cars from the Bond films, namely from The Living Daylights. You all know what car I mean. And I'm looking forward to the scenes in Matera. I've said that before in a live stream. I did a whole live stream on the filming in Matera. Ancient Italian city, perfect setting for pretty much any film. I think it is a good decision that this will be his last Bond. Not that he's getting too old or something. He's not like Roger Moore in A View to a Kill, where he definitely was too old for the part. But I think his tenure has to come to an end, mainly because this story arc that was overstretched, I think, and now bringing Spectre back in, I don't know if that was a good decision, but we will see. I'm certainly looking forward to style. I hope the film will have a really good style. You've just seen the dress of Paloma, you've seen the tuxedo. Bond has to look impeccable. And in Casino Royale, he was pretty beat up. He was full of blood. That was good because it showed a rugged side. It showed a vulnerable side. But we have to go back to, well, 2 hours of good fun and entertainment, like Roger Moore said. And this time we get not only 2 hours, we get 165 minutes, I think, which is a lot. Christopher, I am really wondering what type of grave Bond visits in Matera, and the Living Daylights car can be seen driving on Atlantic Road. I like how they bring back older elements into the new movies. Yes, definitely. Very good point. However, it can be done in a good way and it can be done in a bad way. So when in Casino Royale they took out all the characters like Moneypenny and Q, they reinstated them into service pretty quickly with Skyfall. So Skyfall to me was too restorative in terms of storytelling. And now having the car back, I have no real idea how it fits into the story, especially having the same number plate and stuff. I don't know. No idea. It can work or it can backfire. I have no idea. We will see. Billie Eilish's music video, also released just a couple of days ago. What do you think? Has this song been playing in your player more than when it was released initially? Do you like the song? Do you hate the song? What are your thoughts? Pop them in the chat. I liked the song from the get-go, actually. I thought it was a really haunting composition. She is a good singer. It must be said. I've listened to a lot of her stuff and I've known her before she got the Bond engagement. I'm 39 years old, but I'm not disconnected from modern music. So I like what she does. And with No Time to Die, she has gone in a direction that might be unfamiliar to her, but certainly not for her voice. She has a very good and very well-trained voice. I can hear those things because I'm a singer myself, with not a professionally trained voice. I just sing for fun. But the way she's using her voice for that haunting song makes it even more haunting with the composition. So I think it will work really, really well in the film. The music video, with its black and white and slight sepia tones, it wasn't like MTV style music video that you'd expect, but it cannot be fast paced. It's I don't know if it's a love song. Would you consider that being a love song? I think judging from the lyrics, it's rather more a dramatic and sad, I don't know. Is there a word for it? I have no idea. Frederick agrees. I hope you agree with the Billie Eilish thing. Gareth says, a day before the delay, I certainly love the song and it's grown on me more and more. I listen to it. It's a haunting song, but one with solid lyrics, and I think it will fit the movie perfectly. I have the same feeling, and I'm pretty sure it will be one of those films where the composition will find its way into the soundtrack. This is something I generally like very much, because it takes away a bit from the Bond theme being overused, which should not be done. When Bond does something heroic, you always hear the Bond theme, and of course you initially rejoice, but when you watch it at home for a second time, a third time, you think, oh, why did they use the music there? It's so unnecessary. The most unnecessary thing is when you look back at From Russia with Love, and he arrives in his hotel room and checks the room. There's the Bond theme playing, the entire Bond theme playing, and it feels so out of place. This has not happened a lot in the recent films, but it should find its way there, even if it's just the piano. It should find its way somewhere into the soundtrack. Any ideas? Which actress and model married to another iconic British film star? Well, that could be anybody. I could have been more specific there. Yellow dress to the right. She's wearing a necklace, and she's a little bit foreign looking. If you want, I give you a hint, but I'll let you think about that for a moment. If anybody of you knows the answer, or anything remotely in the area of an answer, type it in the chat. This is actually a story not often told, because she was rather angry that she was not fully seen in On Her Majesty's, that her head was cut off. She didn't like that at all, and she complained to the production company, and I think to Cubby Broccoli in person, that in that casino scene in On Her Majesty's, she was actually not seen. Okay, I get no answers in the chat, so I have to give you the answer. The iconic British film star she was married to, or is still married to, I think, since 1973, is Michael Caine. You all know Michael Caine. And her name is Shakira Baksh. This is her with Michael Caine. And here she is in a behind-the-scenes still from On Her Majesty's Secret Service, just standing behind George Lazenby. Very, very, very pretty woman, Shakira Baksh. And now she's actually called Shakira Caine. Since 1973, when they married. And she was in the, as I said, 1967 Miss World contest in London. She was second runner-up for her native country, Guyana. That's where she was born. Okay, I agree. That was really difficult, but difficult questions have their upside. You learned something, a bit of On Her Majesty's trivia that you probably didn't know. Okay, next question. This is easier, so everybody, not everybody should get it right, but I know I once had to think about that for quite some time, and when you watched this video I did with my girlfriend on my channel answering the Seen It quiz question, I stumble over questions like what Bond actress played with Elvis Presley in Fun in Acapulco. I really did not know it was Ursula Andress. I had absolutely no idea, because I never had any intention to watch Elvis films. I like his music. Elvis is great, but okay. Okay, next question. Which actress did not audition for the role of Electra King in The World Is Not Enough, but was preferred by Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer? That could be something you could answer. I don't know. If you've read up on the story of The World Is Not Enough, if you read all the trivias. I know this one's on the IMDb. I'm pretty sure it's in the trivia section. I'm pretty sure. Of course, Electra King was played by Sophie Marceau, French actress Sophie Marceau. Also an actress I really, really like. First memory I have of Sophie Marceau was she played in La Boum, a French film, coming-of-age film. It was a bit saucy, though, but we were allowed to watch that as a child, and I love her portrayal of Electra King in The World Is Not Enough. That's one of my highlights of the film. One of the first films where Barbara Broccoli and Michael Wilson said, script-wise, they're going for more well-defined characters, and I think that actually worked in The World Is Not Enough. Many don't regard that film very highly, but I do, certainly. It was one of Pierce Brosnan's best, I think. And yeah, you know the Cigar Girl, the Italian actress Maria Grazia Cucinotta, who played the Cigar Girl. She auditioned for the role of Electra King, but they thought she would be better for the Cigar Girl, who does not have much of a speaking part. But there was a famous actress at that time, and she's still famous, who did not audition for Electra King, but Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer wanted her. So, chat is still silent. I give you a hint. She played in an erotic thriller opposite Michael Douglas. That's probably too much of a hint. Everybody should know that, because it's a great film. It's a wonderful film. I love it. Now I'm just waiting for the name to pop up here, because I'm pretty sure you know it. If you've seen Michael Douglas films, or if you're into erotic thrillers, you have seen that, and it's been mocked, it's been reviewed endlessly throughout the ages, and it has been in many comedy films. It has been done again and again. No idea? At the same time, The World Is Not Enough was... There is the answer. There's the answer. Alistair Tan, Sharon Stone. Correct. Sharon Stone was preferred by Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer to play Electra King, and I think she was also busy filming Gloria at that time when The World Is Not Enough was made. So we could have had a Sharon Stone playing Electra King. Would that have worked? I don't know. What other spy film features Jack, the Royal Dalton porcelain bulldog, also placed in the office of the head of MI6? So we're looking for a spy film where you see the office of MI6. And not M, but somebody else being in that office. Jack the Bulldog. Always wanted one, never got one. They were always sold out. Friends wanted to give it to me as a present, but it was always sold out. Ideas. What other spy film features Jack the Bulldog also in the office of the head of MI6? I give you a hint. The film is from 2011, 1 year before Skyfall, where Jack the Bulldog made its first appearance. Christopher, Johnny English? No. Sorry, not Johnny English. Would have been fun though, because it would fit the scenery. No, it's not Johnny English. 2011 was that film released. Skyfall came in 2012. So actually they probably took Jack the Bulldog from the film from the year before. Another hint, it's a spy film based on a book, on a novel by a very famous writer. I can't give you any more hints. That's really it. But it has a star-studded cast. I could give you the name of the head of MI6, who's sitting at the desk, and the Bulldog is standing behind him with a bigger porcelain Bulldog brother. And actually, Jack the Bulldog came from the Second World War. Did you know that? Extra information for you, because it was modeled after Winston Churchill, who sort of had like a bulldog face. And with the right answers in the chat, I can see it. I just want to finish the sentence, but no, Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy. I give it to you exactly. Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy. Jack the Bulldog, modeled after Winston Churchill. And in World War II, it was sort of like keep calm and carry on, fight on. The Bulldog with the Union Jack. There it is, Jack the Bulldog to the right, and to the left his bigger brother. I don't know his name. Might be Brutus or something else. And this is, of course, John Hurt playing Control, the head of MI6. And this was the first time Jack the Bulldog made its screen appearance, obviously. Right. And I don't know, Skyfall might have just taken that from Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy, a really good film, by the way. Hope to see you soon. I will be coming up with new content, I promise. Until then, see you. Thank you for being a part of this little Global James Bond Day fun hour. Even if our favorite hero has been delayed to next year, I'm pretty sure we get over it. Everything will be fine in the end. And with that whole pandemic, wherever you are, stay safe, stay healthy. Follow the rules and advice of your health services and the politicians, and we will get through this together. So I will sign out. Have a great evening and enjoy the video.
Yeah!